When life gives you lemons, make lemon squares. Okay, oops. Nothing happened. That's a half cup of sugar. Then we add half a tablespoon of cornstarch. What we're making is a substitute for confectioner sugar because they ran out. Okay, blend them all together. And now we have this smoky, powdery sweetness. Okay, let's figure out a way to line this. I've never lined anything in my life, so also take this time to preheat the oven.
Hello?
It's not going as planned. It's just not sticking. So butter it up. Let's rub this all around. And I realized I could just use the tissue. Push it in, I guess. Snip here. Snip there. Another one here. Snip here. Not the most perfect lining, but it works. Tempted to cut off the excess, but no. Okay, now on the way here, I dropped an egg, but quickly realized that I can save the yolk. So that's one yolk. Now we gotta separate two more. That's number 2. And the third. Keep the whites for something else. And now 3 more whole eggs. And 3. Okay, let's do our shortbread. In 1 cup of flour. In a 1/4 cup of sugar. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix it up. Put in the 8 tablespoon or 110 milliliters of melted butter. I immediately regret using the whisk, but yeah, it's comfy. Now push it in the pan. Quickly realizing that I could have just used the spoon to begin with, but yeah. Now put it in the oven. We are doing 176 degrees for 20 minutes. Now it's doing that thingy. Okay, now let's take out our mixing bowl again. And put 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. 1 cup of sugar. 2 tablespoons of flour. Sift it. Add the eggs. And mix it up. Wrong choice of equipment again. Now, okay, whisk is doing this justice. Okay, now take out the grater. And let's take off some zest. I'm trying to take off just the yellow. Once it turns white, you gotta leave it. So that is 1. And 2. Now we're gonna cut this. I'm cutting this horizontally. And I wanted to try it vertically, but no. Back to horizontal. Juice it up. Yes, I am using my electric beater's attachment. It works, so why not? Strain it, and that is about 150 milliliters of freshly juiced lemons. Add it up and mix it. Mix it well. Almost forgot 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Almost. Mix it up. Mix, mix, mix. And put it in a saucepan. Okay, now put the saucepan in the stove and keep stirring it because it tends to harden a bit. Check for COVID. Kidding. I'm basically checking if it is 70 degrees Celsius. There we go, 70. Take it off the stove. Put 4 tablespoons of butter. This is room temperature butter. Mix it in until it's fully melted. This will also cool down the mixture a bit. I'm taking this time to go and check the recipe. So yeah, I'm watching it.
So it doesn't keep cooking. Okay. And I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Yes, now it's occurred. I'm just going to stir until all of that butter's melted. The butter's going to
Okay, this seems fine.
This looks great.
Get our mixing bowl again.
The edges are just starting to puff, just a tiny bit. We're going to get out of here. Now, we have to exercise our patience. This has to cool for that filling to set. It's going to take about an hour and a half. Yes.
And now we're gonna strain it.
If they're cold enough, they certainly aren't ready. I'm extra.
This
So
will
that's
remove
later,
the
just taking these out.
zest that we put in and other
This into 12 bars.
large particles, I guess.
Slices, and I love.
Okay, pour it in. This part looks legit. Try to get every last bit of it. Okay. Now tilt it to spread it. Pay attention to the corners. Put it in. Now this is still 176 degrees Celsius and I baked it for about 22 minutes. Now we let it cool at room temperature for 1 hour. Annoying. Make matters worse, we have to refrigerate it for another 2 hours. Okay, let's go check on our lemon squares. Okay, looks good. Let's take it to the kitchen. Okay. Tray is on the other side of the house, so I'm using this. One side, slide it in. Okay. Here's me thinking of a way to get the paper out. Figure I can tear it and just tear it off. Then I realized I could just pull it. There we go. Far so good. Now let's get our makeshift confectioner sugar. Don't forget to sift. Now let's cut these squares. I'm cutting it right down the middle. Now here you should wipe your knife every cut you make. Cut it other side. And cut it some more. There we go. Okay, so final thoughts. With this lemon squares. So first off, there were a lot of hardships, like I ran out of confectioner sugar, so I had to like improvise. And then yeah, because it was the first time I'm making anything remotely like this, Most of the time I was in the dark. As for the lemon squares itself, I like the zinginess of it. I think I overdid the crust a bit, so yeah. But overall, I'm really happy with it.